Welcome to Chris's Bread. Today I'm going to show you how to make whole wheat honey bread. Honey gives nice complement to this bread recipe. Whole wheat flour has a husk. If dough is too tough, the bread's going to be a little dry. Softer the dough is, softer the bread will come out. Let's make the bread. Pour warm water over medium bowl. Add yeast and make sure you mix it really well. Make sure all the yeast particles are dissolved in that water. Once it's dissolved, then add honey. Make sure honey is mixed well. And then add salt. Add melted butter. Mix all the ingredients very well before adding the flour. Now add the whole wheat flour. So whole wheat flour, we're going to mix it really well before we adding the all-purpose flour. Make sure all the husks and dissolved, and then try to build the gluten here a little bit. And then add the all-purpose flour 1 cup at a time. The reason why is because we don't want to dough turn too hard, so make sure add 1 cup at a time and mix it really well. And once it pulls from the side of the bowl, then you're going to bring it on a hard surface and knead it by hand. We're going to knead at least 10-15 minutes until the gluten develops. So knead it very, very well. And there's a couple ways to check if gluten is formed. One way is to take a little piece and make sure flour your hand and stretch it out. And you can see a nice clear film that is not broken. So that is indication. The other one is dip your finger in flour and push it down. It should bounce back. So that's another indication gluten is formed. Once you know gluten is formed, put it in a pre-oiled container. Make sure you cover all the sides with oil. And then you can put the top. Or cover with plastic wrap. And let it rise in room temperature about an hour and a half until it's doubled. Once it's rise, then you're going to put it in a flat surface. We're making 2 loaves by 9 and 5-inch bread pan. If you have a scale, it's better to measure on a scale. If not, just eyeball it. The reason is to make sure the dough equally divided. And shape a little bowl and then bring it to this surface to roll it. Make sure the smooth surface on a down and rough surface on top. And roll it with rolling pin and get the airs out and tuck it in really, really nice and tight while you're stretching the edge, trying to make it even log roll. And pinch the 2 sides and pinch the bottom and roll it by hand a little bit to spread the equal all around, and put it on a pre-oiled bread pan. If you see any bubbles, snip the bubbles. Now its 2 loaves are shaped. Cover with kitchen towel, and about 40 minutes or so, when it comes above the rim, now it's gonna go in the oven. Heat the oven 30-40 minutes before you put the bread in the oven, and bake it 30 minutes or so until you get the nice golden color, brown color you want. Now you know how to make whole wheat honey bread. Enjoy your whole wheat honey bread.